Wonderful viewers, thank you so much for joining me today. Today is Mueller Monday. Well, kind of, because Wednesday they are having him before the Judiciary Committee and the Intelligence Committee. Apparently, Intelligence Committee going to focus upon his contacts with Russia, and Judiciary Committee going to focus on his efforts to obstruct justice. Now, Mueller has said that he would rather not testify. But you know what? I've been kind of reading his energy. I think he has mixed feelings about that actually, because there is some frustration. He does believe impeachment is the thing to do, and it's not happening. And being a lawman, being a rules man, he can't imagine why it wouldn't happen, because it's the right thing to do, regardless of whether the Senate would vote it down. It doesn't matter. Is that correct? Show me Mueller's opinion about this. The Two of Coins. Yeah, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like this, balancing act. Like, okay, I want to, that the House members have wanted to walk the tightrope, that fine line, not ruining their chances, for re-election, not looking like the bad guys. He doesn't really like that. And then we have the Two of Cups. Those are the Republicans usually. Their support for this president. He doesn't like that either. He does not like all this political stuff. He is a lot more of a rules man. You just do what you're supposed to do, what the rules say you should. You stick to your principles, no matter what. And so he did not recommend charges because it wouldn't have been fair to recommend charges when Trump couldn't have his day in court. So he didn't. He's frustrated that his report seems to be being wasted in a lot of ways, but he knows he did the right thing, and I saw that beforehand. So he doesn't like the Republicans also doing these political games of supporting the president and being moot. He, like a lot of Americans, is thinking that many years ago we wouldn't have this. Many years ago we would have had both parties recommending impeachment, and the president would have stepped down. If we were in Nixon's era, that would have happened. So he is not liking the erosion in the standards for political gain. He's not liking it. Five of Cups. Yeah, he feels a lot of loss there. He feels some sadness about that, actually. But, I feel like there's a little bit of hopefulness that he can do something to highlight the laws that were broken. Is that correct? Standing his ground with the Seven of Wands. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Ace of Coins. Yeah, he feels like, okay, well, maybe. I think he is thinking that he will highlight the laws that were broken in the hopes that something will be done about it. Right. Okay. So, and I apologize, the air conditioner had been on and now it's off. You probably can hear me better. But I wanted to ask about the testimony itself. How will it be? Will it add anything new? I picked 4, so I'm picking 4. What do we have? We have the Moon. Secrets. It might clear some things up. It might. We're going to get more sound bites that address some of the erroneous impressions that Barr gave in his summary. Yes, we're going to get more Mueller sound bites. You know how after Mueller spoke in that press conference a while back, we had a couple of comments from him. Didn't I say there would be a couple Mueller bombs? And there were a couple Mueller bombs. Yeah, that weren't, didn't seem huge at first, but yes, where, he made it clear that he couldn't that he couldn't say that the president didn't violate the law, and if he could say that, he would have, you know. And then there was one other quote that they kept repeating from that. All right. So we're going to get more of those. They're going to fashion the questions in such a way that he can talk out, he can speak out against some of the misperceptions Barr has sown. So that is good. But the secrets card suggests to me that we might learn something new. Certainly from a new angle anyway, a fuller angle where, the American public experiences it as learning something new. We have the star card. We should be hopeful about it. Oh, that's good news. We have the judgment card, the clarity, the good judgment. Wow. Okay. Yes, things will be clear from the report. And there's going to be some angel, some trumpeting angel helping that to happen. Yes. Okay, and we have the devil. There's going to be some things about greed and avarice. Yeah, I think that they will also highlight, they will use questions to highlight Trump's financial shadiness. Yeah, not just the hush money payments. They're going to bring that in because they need to bring that in. Because his base, he has this way of making some of his base feel like he identifies with them, like he's one of them, and he is not. So they are going to highlight that some more. All right, Spirit, is there anything else you want us to know about Mueller's testimony on Wednesday? I hear it's a game changer. That's what I heard right away. Okay, but gradually. Okay, so we're going to have some of the same experiences we had with the Mueller report, where it's sort of like, Nancy Pelosi would love this to calm down, but it's not calming down. People keep on getting into that report and going, but this is horrifying and that's terrible. And it's going to be some of that, that's going to amplify. And then we have, but there will be planfulness about it. So don't expect to see, bam, everything's different now. But gradually, there will be some really interesting, the talk of impeachment will not fade away. The talk of Trump needing to resign will not fade away. It will grow louder. So we have the sun card here too. The bright light of the sun on the situation. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it'll definitely be used for, some of these questions will be set up to help Democrats' re-election and elections in 2020. Yes, that is true. Okay, to help them make a good impression. That's what this Knight of Cups is. Okay, let's see about, how's Trump doing with it all? Let's ask that. How is he doing with it all? Well, Seven of Cups, he can't lie fast enough. It's like all of these illusions he's trying to peddle about this. He's working very hard. And we have Knight of Coins. He's got a lot of people. I see him barking. I see him barking at people who work for him. Do this. Can't you do that? Can't you do the other thing? Like he's trying to get ahead of this thing and discredit it beforehand, of course. But also he would love to squelch it. He would love to have somebody who could make Mueller feel scared. He can't find anybody who can do that, though. No, I don't think so. Mueller's been at this a long time, and, I think he could get death threats and still do the right thing. Nope. He's not making any compromises there. King of Wands. So he's also, Trump is very worried about that Democratic power, that's risen up in the House. Very, very worried about that. That guy's always been that. Four of Swords. He might retreat some. He might even feel sick. He might retreat some. Well, we saw him getting more unhinged in July, and yeah, that's happened. Right? He's trying to distract. He's trying to bring up anything and everything else. But he's sitting here thinking, what can he do about this to mitigate the damage? And I just feel like he's not coming up with any answers. Seven of Coins. The Empress, see, that's just it. The moral outrage. People are outraged. And there's nothing more that could be said about that. There's right, there's wrong, there's legal, there's illegal. Black and white, the law is. In this new era of truth coming out. Yeah, he can't do anything about it. That Wheel of Fortune we see all the time. All right, guys. Well, it's exciting. It's very exciting, I feel like. And I think it's going to be healthy for all of us to learn more about our laws and the laws that have been violated and the course of action that should be taken. I think it's going to be really good for our nation to learn more about that. So, and I think this will be good for the Democrats, frankly, politically. That's not the only concern, though. I mean, yeah, what about Republican lawmakers? How are they going to react to this? I want to see. Just pick one. Oh, Six of Swords. Ooh, bad news. Gnats. Minnesota gnats. Gnats. Anyway. Yes, a gnat did fly into my mouth. Ew. But I got rid of it. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching and for being with me out in nature. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.